Hello everyone, this is NFX Broken Arrow here, bringing you the action of the NFX StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm Cup. In this game, I will bring you the first game between between NFX Deeds and Dukky in the best of 3 series. The map is Akelon Wastes, and in the bottom right corner we have the yellow Terran. Man, this guy likes his yellow NFX Deeds, and in the top left, is that left? Yes, that's left. We have the pink Zerg, not something you will hear quite often, as Zerg is not feminine, and pink is a feminine color. We do see the the double extractor trick coming, I suppose. Yes, there we go. Perfectly executed, not quite, because he took a lot of mining time away from those two drones over there trying to become extractors, and then being horribly denied of their privilege of being extractors by Dukky to make place for supply. Do take note, however, that statistically doing an extractor trick is not worth it, apparently, so I've been told. I have no proof of this, but apparently, statistically, and because I say statistically it's true, the extractor trick is not good enough. Just go for 9 Overlord. We do see Dukky placing down his spawning pool and going for gas, which will mean he will try to get speedlings as soon as possible, and then maybe try to transition into banelings, but we'll have to wait and see. We do see this SCV from Deeds getting the money scout, seeing that Dukky is sending his drones to that what's this, an extractor. And he also will see that the spawning pool is already on the way, and then Deeds on the other side already trying to plop down his wall with a supply depot. The barracks already done, bringing out a marine, so he will not get Deeds will not opt for the Reaper Scout early on in the game, but the gas is already going for Deeds. This will probably mean that he will try and get an extractor, a reactor as soon as possible, and that's Dukky tried to do the extractor trick once again, probably because he got supply blocked and only forgot to build a what's that stuff, Overlord. Yeah man, there needs to be more of you. You and this guy should repopulate. Anyway, we do see that Dukky is throwing down an evolution chamber over here to deny any mass push of Hellions into his mineral line. So he can just place a queen over there. Hey, how convenient. You can just keep the queen over there, and the only entry point for any threat from Hellions will be over this side. You do see the Roach Warren coming down for Dukky, as well as the SCV, which will be scouting that. Then Deeds completing off this wall, building the reactor for his barracks, which he will probably swap for his factory, because we've seen him do that in 3 games at this point. And will we see the money left? And there we go. There we see the switch happening for the factory, and as soon as this factory land, he will go for double Hellions, if he have enough. Yes, there we go. 2 Hellions on the way then for Deeds, and at this point Dukky will not have anything to defend except for 2 spine crawlers coming down at this point. So let's just speed up a bit, because it doesn't look like anything's happening at this point. We do see the 2 Hellions being completed, and the command center coming down for Deeds as well, which you will then lift off and go use as the natural expansion. There we see the 2 Hellions moving in. Dukky is not expanding at this point, and that drone will be taken out. I guess that SCV tried to delay that expansion at that point. We do see the 2 Hellions. Will they get any kills? Or will spine crawlers proving to be very effective. Only 1 worker killed, and another spine crawler, because why the hell not, as Husky would say. We do see the marine standing here, as well as a little widow mine, and this Hero ACV providing Deeds with a lot of scouting intel. Is deciding to take a break. Oh no, he's not. I thought he was going to take a break over there, and he gets sent back straight to work. And this ACV, man, this guy, he didn't do anything, and he's just taking a break. So yeah, we do see the command center being completed and moving on its way to his natural expansion. Deeds deciding to triple about his output regarding his marines by adding more barracks and he is constantly producing widow mines at this point. Now at this point he will maybe get some get a starport somewhere and start building medivacs, so he can do some pretty annoying widow mine drops, or he can, I don't know, try and deny these expansions. As we can see, Dukky is trying to double expand at this point. Quite a risky move, but he needs to, since his natural was quite delayed by any by the troops of Deeds. We do see the space getting saturated and is being turned into an orbital. The space now undersaturated, but what the hell, it's Terran, they can just drop mules and saturate everything. We do see the refinery getting completed, so he will opt for the extra gas income from his natural. And then Dukky, on the other hand, decided to get Lair, and he's also getting a lot of Zerglings. What's the army supply? Dukky, you need to get your army supply up. You can see a huge supply discrepancy from these two players, and I'll just fast forward at this point because nothing interesting is happening. We do see the attempt to start creep spread from Dukky's point, as well as the roach guarding this natural expansion of his life. We do see these Zerglings moving out, trying to get some scouting intel, going to check if Deeds has taken his third yet. Sees he hasn't, as we do see the Marine moving out and trying to get some scouting intel as well. We do see more roaches on the way for Dukky, and for Deeds we see some Vikings out already, probably to do some overlord hunting, and those Zerglings running into the wrong place and will get taken out immediately. We do see roaches backing up, knowing that there's an army on the way because of the death of those Zerglings. And then we do see, what's this? Widow mines planting inside the natural, and will they get anything? They take the hit from roach. 2 hits on roaches. Is that even a word? 2 hits on roaches. Dukky needs to get some observers out, and we do see the stem coming from from Deeds' point of view, and he will take care of that roaches quite easily. What Dukky could have done in this position is just put his roaches up there and try and take out as much as he can through the choke. That Queens, man, trying to kill everything on their own, not relying on any of the spine crawlers, because why should they? We do see these 2 widow mines over here going to block anything trying to come from these eggs, but it's too late, and 3 roaches pop and they get killed by the Marines and Marauders over there. This observer, is he gonna be next? Oh, and Deeds dances his troops, as we see reinforcing roaches from Dukky. We do man, I'm struggling to talk in this cast, jeez. We do see some Marines and Marauders as reinforcements coming up. And Dukky switching to Mutas at this point. Not very effective, since Marines just sort of destroy Mutas. But you can use those to maybe try and get a counter attack and take out all these ACVs. But I think it might be too little, too late at this point, as we do see nothing happening on the 3rd expansion. We do see the natural getting taken out, and these Marines will just walk up and kill each other. Those Marines killing each other there. And they are just taking out everything. This should be enough to get the GG from Dukky, as we do see those Zerglings trying to be heroic, but they are not. What's the upgrades? The upgrades are 1-1, and only 1-0 at this point for Dukky. So Deeds at this point does have the upgrade advantage, and he does have the supply advantage, whereas Dukky does not have any advantage at all. Dukky pops out the GG while he tries to send those drones somewhere, supposed to his 3rd. And yeah, what a good game. So Dukky, Deeds take the lead in the 1st game in the best of 3 series between Dukky and Deeds in the NFX Cup. And I'll see you guys in the next game.